Hello guys, welcome to Ashley and Lancelot show. We'll be talking to overall the keto diet for 24 days. Why isn't it healthy? Why is it very ridiculously expensive and so forth? Oh, there's a better alternative, better way. It is supposed to be good for diabetics, but you know, diabetics still need a certain amount of carbs in their body. Due to the fact that you need glucose for your body to fuel and energy as well. I'm hypoglycemic. I need sugar. I need glucose. I need a lot of glucose. My body breaks it down too quickly, and I need to get enough of it for that. For being like half white, half Asian, lot rice, big bowl of rice and bread always work. I don't need to consume that much at all, especially when you get older and you don't do it as much due to I'm a disabled vet. I did it for 24 days. Yes, I didn't do the full 30 days. I could do for 6 more days, but I was in a dangerous low level with my body, with fighting with the carb intakes and so forth as well. So I broke that, and for that reason, you know, I'm making this video overall. For me, it is not a healthy choice. It's not really a healthy choice for anyone, to tell you the truth. The best way to lose the weight is cutting the calories and the intake. My body, I'm supposed to consume about 17 to 1800 calories. The max is like 2000 calories. Or not to lose weight but maintain weight. But when you get older, if you do a lot less activities, and it goes down to like the 16 to 1700 calorie range. To lose weight, you got to cut the calorie intake and watch what the hell you eat. If you literally stop drinking soda for a month, so not for a month, for a year, you lose about 10 to 15 pounds, because sucrose is not glucose. And it kind of is, but it's more harder to break down sucrose than regular, you know, carbohydrates. That's also not a real simple, it's complex sugar molecule as well. There's a lot of different type of sugar molecule, but they all break down to glucose. It just takes more. Like lactate is a complex sugar. But if you have the enzyme called lactose to break it down, you will have simple sugar as glucose as well. A lot of people are lactose intolerant, so they need lactose milk to have that enzyme in their body. Or some people are mutated, have the mutated gene like I do, can break down those complex sugar as well. So there is that general idea. I need glucose, not sucrose or lactate. I need I need glucose in my blood sugar. So glucose is basically the energy that you get from eating your food. You don't get a lot of that from vegetables, fruits, no protein. You get a lot of glucose type food, carbohydrate food from grains. And yeah, grain. Majority of the food you get is grains or starchy type of food, like potato. But you know, one single potato contains a lot of calories. Carbohydrate contains a lot of calories. You're gonna have to look at the back of the nutritional value, see how much is a serving, one serving. How much grams of carb it is, how much calorie is it to eat, let's say, a cup of rice or a half a cup of rice, and so forth. That's how you're going to manage the calorie intake. You're supposed to eat more grains, nuts, and fruits than protein and sugary stuff like that. The grain is like the main, you know, the pyramid of food. The main one is grains and nuts and so forth. As that. For that reason, I've been very sluggish for the past 24 days. I've been very tired and exhausted and very groggy and have a little foul mood. That's why I cannot, because I am very low energy. I had to push myself mentally and physically, I can do another 6 days. That is not a problem. It's just that it's been so dangerously low that it worries Ashley, and Ashley is my caregiver, and for that reason, I had to stop. Even though the reason why even though it's there's two people that I know that are friends of mine that bet against me, so but for my reason, I have to basically had to stop. It was too dangerously low. I did up to 64 carbs per day max. People do 30. I think diabetics do 64 carbs per meal because they still need the sugar, but they need forgot what that thing's called to help them break down the sugar. It's from the pancreas, not the pancreas. Was it the pancreas? Freaking, I forgot. I used to help out a lot of people with diabetics, and I forgot what that. There's two types of medication. They can take the pill form or the liquid form of it. I forgot. My mind's blank right now. I just slowly got back into. I just had a little thing of rice and a lot of pork belly. That's not pork belly, but pork shoulder. About a huge roast of pork shoulder for $10. Roasted that sucker for like 6 hours in the oven, and I'm gonna eat that for the whole week, little by little. But yeah, I have a little thing of rice. That's all I need. Little small thing. Doesn't take that much calories out of my thing. I don't really eat chips. I don't really eat dessert. I don't drink soda. I drink water or coffee basically now. Or we don't drink milk anymore. We drink almond milk now. We get the sweetened one, and we got the almond milk chocolate, the dark chocolate one. If I eat chocolate or candy, it has to be dark chocolate. It has very less sugar in it. It's basically try to get to the purest form as much. Try to eliminate as much sugar, like table sugar, as much as possible for that. I'm also not eating a lot of food that has fructose corn syrup as well. Fructose corn syrup is basically a sugar molecule from corn, and your body doesn't really digest that at all. Your body does not really digest fructose corn syrup. It's very bad for you, and if you keep consuming that, you may end up becoming diabetic or have very high blood pressure or cholesterol. It is has a monohydrogen bond, I believe. It's been a long time. I took biochemistry and chemistry and biology in college. It is a long time. I know they're not that great, and there's a lot of preservative food that has it. Stop going, stay away from processed food, stay away from table shelf food. Once in a while, it's fine. Eat a Twinkie and so forth for it. It's just that there are food that are in our food that is very bad for you, and your body can't not really digest it, and it will just stay in the gut for a very long period of time or convert into fat. And that's why people have high blood pressure and high cholesterol due to that fact as well. This wasn't really a huge deal problem back in the 60s and 70s until we get more industrialized with a lot of table shelf and so forth as well. And it's a cheaper ingredient. With the cheaper ingredient, more profit margin, and it stays in the shelf a lot longer as well. So that is one of the reasons you always should check your nutritional table on the back of the product that you buy and look at the ingredients for that matter as well. Instead of being a big plate, I have 3-size plate, a small, medium, and large. I try to put everything in a small plate. Do not stack it up. That's pretty much all you really need for what I do. If you're a bodybuilder, weightlifter, you need it for stamina, for runs, of work, doing 10K stuff. That's a different story. Your diet is majority on carbs like rice and grains and bread, and protein to help break it down with the enzyme for that. But other than that, I don't work out anymore. I do things around the house. I do my walks. It's just that I have to eat healthier when you get older. You start to change what you eat because you know because your body is not what it used to be. It's not young anymore. You gotta take good care of it, and it'll take good care of you longer down the road, for that matter as well. So the reason why I don't like keto, it's a high rich fat protein diet. If you want to do true keto like I did, the 64 carbs, if you're hypoglycemic, it is not healthy for you. And it doesn't matter. You can get fat off of keto. You can get fat off of become a vegan, vegetarian, whatever that grain, grain diet is, or the fish diet. You can get fat from it. Keto is very easy to get fat because the amount of meat, how much calories the amount of meat has, and that's why I eat like a very small portion or make a big thing of chicken soup. Eat that within the pretty much 4 to 7 days of it, because that has a lot of calories in it itself. Is how much you eat. If you eat 1,700 or more without exercising or doing anything to help burn that off, you're gonna have fat storage. If you cut that and you're still doing the things that you need to do, and instead like cut that in half, then you'll lose weight. If I get like a double Western cheeseburger from Hardee's or Carl's Jr., I'll say that's around 700 to 900 calories. I'll cut that in half, eat that one half for lunch, and the other half for dinner. That'll be my meal. That's what I'm trying to say. It's the intake. You gain weight. Okay, you gotta cut the intake. Don't cut it dangerously freaking low. If you're eating like 2,000 calories, don't jump down. I'm gonna eat 1,000 calories, so I can lose weight. No, you're just basically gonna starve your body. You need to like start slowly, and then you work to that moment as it is. Your stomach will get smaller. Be faster to digest. You're working your metabolism at the same time. That is the key, and that's what I'm going to do. And I should lose another 10 to 15 pounds within the next month or so for that, because it is not that hard to lose weight, because I do move around, because I accommodate for what I need to fuel my body, the minimum that it needs, and not the excess amount to convert that into fat or storage at the same time. I'm not going to eat anything that has high fruit corn syrup. I'm not gonna consume stuff that has a lot of table sugar in it. A little is fine. All my sugar is Trevia, the leaf sugar and stuff like that. Yeah, it is. I've been eating a yogurt every morning now for my probiotics, and the gut flora, because of IBS, and the vitamins that it needs as well. You really don't need vitamin pills. If you're eating the right amount, eating the right food all the time, your body doesn't need that much vitamins. Tell you the truth, I'm vitamin D deficient because my body doesn't consume vitamin D well. That's my cells. So that gave me a super dose over the by a pharmacist to give me a vitamin D pill I take once a week due to that. But even with that, my body doesn't really consume the vitamin D from the pill. So it's the cells, my biology. It's how I was, how my body, starts to get old. You start becoming vitamin deficient. That's when you start taking when your doctor recommended it. Not because I need more zinc today. No, you go to the doctor and find out by your blood work, see how much your body's consuming, how much vitamins are in your body, and so forth. So if you're eating the right food, the right amount, you should be fine with vitamins as well. I want to get that out, just for diet as well, because people like to consume more vitamins while they're dieting, and that's not a good idea, because you can actually overdose on vitamins called vitaminosis, and you give a lot more complications in life later on. And vitamin C is not a common cure for the cold or anything else like that as well. That's all mumbo jumbo, no scientific backing of it, and stuff like that. But if you think it does, go for it. But I go by scientific facts that's been published in the Stanford Medical Journal and other medical and science journal throughout different universities that I read, that I look at the research, what they have done, and so forth as well. The science do change, but majority of the time it doesn't. It really doesn't. But yeah, that's how you lose weight. Quest, you won. DJ, you lost. Quest, let me know when DJ's going to do his little thing so I can film it and post it on YouTube. It's not because I feel sorry for one of them. It's because I have health problems and I need to address my health problems over than losing the weight. Losing the weight does help, but I'm in a comfortable weight. I'm going to lose more of it down the road, but I can do it my way, or my body will shut down again. I don't want to do that ever happen again. So I have to eat eat the carbs I need that I can handle with the calorie intake, and have a little bit of protein or a little bit of vegetables over that, because I need the carbs. I need glucose in my body. That's, you know, I don't get the sugar from. I don't need soda or all that shit. I just need grain. I need rice or bread that will actually fuel the energy that I need for it as well. I feel a lot better today than yesterday when I had rice, and I feel a hell of a lot better, more energized, more refreshed, and so forth as well. I could have stayed with the diet. I could just do 64 grams or more carbs and just cut the calorie intake, but you know, I want to be truthful to you guys, so this is what I think. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe, like, and share, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Have a great day, guys. Bye.